Welcome back to Steve Best's Best Photos. Good title that. So Steve Best's Best Photos is where I'm going over some of my best photos I've taken over the years, mainly of comedians, some famous, some not so, and telling you where it was taken, what camera kit I was using, but more importantly, why I love the photograph so much. So Steve Best's Best Photos. So my best photo here is of Joe Brand. Yeah, this was taken on stage at a charity gig at the Hammersmith Apollo in London in early 2022. So this image was taken on a Leica Q camera with its fixed 28mm f1.7 Summilux lens. What a camera. This is such a beautiful camera. This was my first Leica camera that I'd ever bought. I'd often drooled over the prospect of owning and shooting with a Leica, and I'd in fact borrowed a camera, Leica Q, for a wedding shoot I did a few years before, and I kind of fell in love with the handling of it and the images that it gave. I bought a Leica Q second-hand, mint condition, still cost me thousands of pounds. The Q system is now on its third version, so you can buy the Leica Q3, which came out in May 2023, I think. I've actually traded in my Leica Q, the one I shot on, not for the Q3, but before that I got the Leica Q2M. The M stands for monochrome, which is, as the name suggests, only shoots in monochrome, which is black and white. This is it here. This is the Leica Q2M. Mwah! This is such a lovely camera. This is mostly my favourite camera of all time so far that I own. The sensor on this camera has no colour filter, so only the pure light levels are captured, but I think that's a chat for another day. Just to say, I spent over £4,000 second-hand mint condition for a camera that only shoots black and white. Going back to the first Leica Q, which I shot this image of Joe Brand on, the aperture is not quite wide open, so this was shot at f2.5 at 1/250th of a second, ISO at 200. So why do I love the photo? Do you love it? Tell me if you love it. Give me some comments if you love this photo. I like it. My shooting style may be a little bit different from other photographers in that I hardly ever shoot straight onto the subject, as in from the audience onto the stage. So one main reason is that I have access. I usually get unlimited access, so I use it creatively. Lots of my photos that I do shoot on stage are often from the wings or weird and wonderful places and angles, often shooting up into the light source, which for me makes it a more creative and a better shot. In this case, I'm right at the back of the stage. It's a big stage at the Apollo. As you can see, Joe Brand's walking and turns to face me, and you can see the spotlight is head on. The audience is in the misty blackness. Is there such a thing? Misty blackness. I really like how the spotlight rays are seeping through Joe Brand's fingers, and her shadow hits the floor towards me. And there was just enough light bounce to see Joe's face and her wonderful glasses that she's wearing. This image of Joe Brand appears in my first art book, Comedians, and Joe also is in my very first book, Comedy Snapshot. You can find all this on my website, stevebest.com, and all the links are in the description below. And if you like what you are seeing, please press the like button and join me on whatever platform you are seeing this on. But more importantly, go visit my YouTube channel at Steve Best Shoots. It's easy and it's free and would help me immensely if you subscribe. And also feel free to comment, tell others. I'll do my best to reply and answer any questions and thoughts you throw at me. That's it. Goodbye.